How important do you think it is for the public to see the president's tax returns?
I think overwhelmingly the public wants to see the president's tax returns. And so they want to know the truth. They want to know the facts. And he has nothing to hide. I'll just tell you this and go on from there. Because we have important work to do. And we have important judgments to make. And we need information to make those judgments. So I was walking through a kitchen. You know, that's how I usually go to events. I haven't been in a hotel lobby in I don't know how long because we go through the garage to the kitchen and this and that. So it was on Martin Luther King Day in San Francisco, going through the kitchen to go to the event for the breakfast. And one of the waiters, one of the people working in the kitchen said to me, I have to tell you this. When the president says that the Mueller investigation is going on too long, you just say back to him, not as long as your tax audit, Mr. President. I thought those were words of wisdom.
This Democratic Congress has wasted little time in going after its agenda, with the Ways and Means Committee discussing today the potentially explosive possibility of mandating the release of Trump's tax returns. And Speaker Pelosi hasn't been shy about her concern that Trump has something to hide in those returns. She's previously taken to Twitter to ask outright what Putin has on Trump, the answer to which certainly could be found in his tax returns. Now, Trump did promise to release them after a routine audit.
I will absolutely give my return, but I'm being audited now, so I can't do it until the audit is finished, obviously, and I think people would understand that.
It's a long audit.
You mentioned your committees are getting to work, but the president says your committees are going nuts, that it amounts to unlimited presidential harassment. Is there any concern that you're in danger of appearing like you're overreaching?
Let me just say that I want to make it a rule, and you don't have to come if you don't want to, but I am not commenting on what the president has to say about our work. I always think that whatever the president says about us, he's projecting his own unruliness. He's a projector, and that's what it's about. I'm very proud of the work of our committees. Even the Republicans have complimented the committees on being wise in how they proceed in terms of subpoenas and the rest. We will not surrender our constitutional responsibility for oversight. That would make us delinquent in our duties. So I'm not going to respond to any characterization or mischaracterization of the president who I mean, it's just not going there. But I do think if he's using the word unruly, it's a projection of his own administration.
First of all, Trump claiming presidential harassment is something else. In case you were born in the last 2 years, Trump's entire foray into politics was predicated on his suggestion that Obama wasn't born in the United States.
The U.S. State Department recognizes these as legitimately...
It's not a birth certificate, Candy, and people are trying to figure out why isn't he giving his birth certificate. It's not a birth certificate. And I just say very simply, why doesn't he show his birth certificate? Why has he spent over $2 million in legal fees to keep this quiet and to keep this silent? When I listened today to the tape of the grandmother, and she was saying he was born essentially in Kenya, and then all of a sudden, don't forget, this is when Barack Obama was hot as a pistol because it looked like he was going to get the nomination, and they had a lot of people, a lot of handlers in there, and all of a sudden you hear people all over the room, no, he was born in Hawaii, he was born in Hawaii.
I'm not quite sure how Republicans would rank denying the citizenship of our first black president on the harassment scale, but I'm pretty sure it's a tad higher than a week of congressional oversight hearings. Especially weird is I don't remember any suggestion of harassment being thrown around when Republicans squandered time and money investigating Uranium One or Benghazi to no end to sink the presidential campaign of Hillary Clinton. But one hearing on Trump's tax returns? If this is what Trump considers presidential harassment, 1 week of oversight hearings, then he better buckle down because it's about to be a bumpy ride.